Hello everybody, this is Roku Okami, and thank you all for joining me today. Today we are going to be playing Foundry. So it is currently a game that is in alpha testing, but it is available for anyone to play and stuff. You just have to go over to... I'll put the link down in the description. That will be easier because I can't hardly pronounce it. Ichi something.io or something like that and stuff. The game will run you about $18, which isn't too shabby and everything, but it should be a lot of fun. It is kind of like a mix of Satisfactory and Minecraft. It's kind of like Minecraft meets Satisfactory and everything. So we should be having some fun today doing this. At least I'm quite looking forward to it and everything. I have played some on it, so I have a general gist of everything. Let's go ahead and pop over to the big screen, shall we? Okay. And then, of course, this is what you play as in this game. You're a robot and stuff. I like to refer to it as a DD8 and stuff instead of BB8, because BB8 means Big Ball 8. And DD8 means Deluxe Droid 8. Oh, because it's so much bigger. Or Double Deluxe 8. And stuff, but a lot of people, some of the other YouTubers out there and stuff refer to themselves as Wally. You're a robot on a planet, but you're doing the opposite as Wally. Wally was cleaning up the planet, where in this thing, we're building a massive factory and stuff on this planet surface. I have church in the morning. My guess is probably Elhes is who that is. Just based off of the stuff you said. I'm pretty sure that's probably Elhes. But this game is really cool and stuff. It does have multiplayer capabilities and everything and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna start a new game. We're just gonna pop a few quick clicks on the random seed generator and start game and hope that we get something decent is what we're gonna do. Okay, close all that junk. Let's see. Oh, we're on a hill here. I don't like hills. But that area down there is super nice and flat. That is going to be nice. Oh, wow, that is a lot of flat terrain. Okay, I can live with it. Where is my other node, though? You always start out close to two nodes. This here is xenoferrite, and this is like iron. This is the best way to think of this node. This is your iron ore. Then you have technum, that is kind of like your copper ore, and the technum is just right over here. Oh, I wish we had an actual mini map. Okay, it's down in the flat area is where the technum is. Down here. And this biome here is kind of like a... Yep, we've got like 4 biomes in this game. There's the technum ore. And here's technum, which is kind of like our copper of this game. Then later on, we'll have ignum, which is the coal variation for this planet, you could say, that we're on. And then finally, we'll have olmite, which is oil, pretty much. But, oh, this game is, I really like what I've experienced so far on it. Okay, that covers that. We have 4 types of biomes for the most part. We have jungle, forest, desert, and rock or stone, you could say, is pretty much what we have. Which is kind of rough, but see, we can mine these. Oh, let me change so people can. We'll turn the block shattering on for a little bit. Then we are like so. Yeah, got my custom security system hopefully working. Nice. Oh, I'm mining things I didn't want to mine. There we go. Okay. Free my mouse for just 1 second. Do something. There we go. Okay. But, oh, so we need to start out by mining these little things up top here. And everything. And when Mom hears this, Coco's been put back in, so don't worry. But let's quickly gather up some of this. The nice thing that they give us these little chunks on top, which help give us a decent amount real quick, because if I was to stand here forever drilling this part, I only get 2 at a time. Where with these little chunks, I'm getting like 25 from that one. And that one gave me 35. This helps get us started so that we can get our first automated miners going. Is where this comes in really nice. There, was that all of them? Usually I have a hard time here. But there we go, yep. I usually have a tendency to miss one of them. But, like this square here has 1,076 ore in it. This square here has 774 ore, so it's not an infinite. Each chunk has a different amount of ore in it. So it's not a infinite source. Okay, now let's head over here. I think I just ran past it. Oh, we gotta definitely cut down trees here in just a second so that I can find my way in between the 2 nodes. Easier, there it is. Let's quickly drill down some trees. We need to do it anyway because we need biomass, because that is our first power source in the game. And we get it from, of course, plants. Now let's get our technum ore here. I luckily got this game completely for free and stuff as an alpha tester. Which was pretty awesome. This is weird. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, actually using my Streamlabs, which is pretty cool. And we completed our first task and stuff. You don't have to follow those tasks, but if you want to get rid of that horrible task updater thing, it's just best to kind of follow them anyway. Fun part is, like all factory games and stuff, we will be tearing, of course, all this that we build, most of this that we build in the early game, will be tearing it all down once we start making our main factories and stuff. We will end up most likely with one major factory building, which is our kind of resource production, and then we'll end up with another factory building that is our assembly building. Is at least how I like to do the setup, and then when we get to the in-game stuff, that's a whole different ball of wax. When we get to the really cool stuff. Okay, let's see. I think my other stuff is just right up here. I hate that the one is up here on the side of this mountain or hill. Not a fan of it that way. Okay. We're going to set up our early game stuff up here. Let me first go ahead and bring dirt down onto the bar. And place that there where I accidentally dug those up. There we go. Now, let's go into C. We need to make a couple of these primitive furnaces. We're going to want 4 in the beginning. Stuff. And you can see it auto-crafting them down here in the bottom corner. And there we go. Now, R to rotate it, because we want the panels facing us. And we'll just pop these puppies down here. Here. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. For now. Okay. Now, oop. B. Let's auto-sort this. Let's go ahead and shift click and split that. Shift click and split that one. Put these two together, and then split again and again, and now it's all evenly split up to dump into these. Okay, first one, let's have this one doing ferrite plates, manage inventory, toss the fuel in there, and this button on the screen, if I hit it, it will deposit the ore, and this here will pull out the product. Deposit ore, manage inventory, toss fuel in. Okay, now we're going to do Technum rods. Toss the fuel in and get it started. Technum rods and toss our fuel in. And then the ore in. There we go. Now we just need this puppies to cook up a whole ton of stuff, and then see there's 18 and now there's none in the machine. And stuff just like that. Boop. I really like these that where you don't actually have to go into a UI to interact with the machines, only to put the fuel in and to set up what the furnace is going to be creating. But we won't be using these furnaces for long. Okay, now it wants us to craft some building blocks. Each one of these will craft 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going to need more than that. But that completes that part of the task. Let's go ahead and make another 20 of the foundations. Grab more. I put more stuff in. And we will just keep gathering up. Next major thing, we'll wait to make those because first we need to do this next task. Let's go ahead and put these on our bar so we can place them. It's going to give us a little tip menu. Let's go ahead and kind of place some foundations down like that. Let's place a couple, another line like that. There we go. We've placed enough of those. That wants us to make a drone miner. Let's go ahead and make 2 of those. And we're going to need a biomass generator as well to power. And the cool thing with this game is that you can, when you're doing all this, the power is transferred, or low voltage is transferred through the foundation here, instead of, now high voltage you still have to run power lines and stuff, but low voltage is transferred through here. So that means, let me grab my drone miner here, put this puppy down. We're going to rotate it so the panel's there, and then we need to put down biomass generator. There we go. That way when this thing starts pumping out power, it's going to put it through this platform into here. And the cool thing is you do have multiple toolbars that you can switch through with the tab key. My first bar here is where I like to put all my building stuff on. Second bar is logistics, all my conveyor belts and pipes and things along those lines. Then third bar is my most commonly placed buildings. There we go. Now that drone miner is going to start working. Let's grab some more components out of here, throw more stuff in. There we go. And we're going to go set up the exact same thing over here by the xenoferrite node. We're just going to quickly plop down like that. Then we're going to quickly pop down another drone miner like that. We need to craft another biomass generator real quick like. There we go. Pop that down. Now we need to get some more biomass real quick like here, so we can get these drones running. Okay, L. No, we'll just... I kind of like these alien jungle trees. They kind of look cool. I kind of like the jungle biome in general, and these weird little pods. They're definitely unique. This part of the planet looks alien, where the regular forest and desert really doesn't feel quite so alien, per se. Now we'll go up and grab what this drone miner has produced and get it in the furnaces, so we can start moving towards getting a little bit towards automation and get rid of these things. Take all and chuck it in there and in there. Because we're going to need a ton more foundations here for our starting stuff, and then we'll start working towards stripping out this forest and everything for our factories. It should be a lot of fun. But okay, that's busy. Let's go ahead and run down and gather. Oh, it's getting nighttime. I gotta remember, I never flashlight L. There we go. Because unfortunately, until we get lights made, and we won't get lights until we get the research form done, which won't happen for a tiny bit yet. I like how these guys come out here, they gather the ore, they bring it back. We're almost... This one's almost full. one more drone to come back, and we will be good. So, because the most that the ore miner will store for ore is 100. There it is, 100. Now we'll head back up top. Here. Okay, I bet these guys are... Yep, it's full now as well. Deposit. 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 There we go. Keep these things busy making our plates and rods. The thing we need the most of is plates, though. We're going to go ahead and grab the plates that have been made, because we want to go ahead and get another drone miner going on this one right away. We need at least 2 going here right away, because you need twice as much of this as you do the Technum in the early game. So you want to be producing this stuff at gathering it at a faster rate. Okay, boop, boop. And boop. There we go. And get that drone miner busy running. Well, while it's nighttime, one of the usually the best ideas is to what I like to do. Alright, in the moment, since we're not automated our plates and stuff, we need to keep up with this on top of everything else here. Oh, come on, get climbing. Sometimes the auto step doesn't work the best. Okay, draw that out. Let's go ahead, deposit. Deposit. Go ahead and grab that too. Dump that in there so that can get busy, and we're going to go gather biomass. Well, we're waiting. So because we're going to need to clear out this area anyway so we can build, well, might as well start kind of focusing on that. So much fun. But yeah, this is the fun part. Not so fun part technically, but now we'll head back over here. This should be ready for us to pick up stuff. Yep. And then we'll head back up top. We'll go ahead and take this tree out of our way. And head up top here. Come on. Come here, grab that. Grab that. Deposit. Deposit. There we go. We'll go ahead and top up our fuel generator. I would like, though, for this one to be a little bit more on the same plane as that one, but can't be picky. But we will keep going through this. Our next step is to set up our smelter system. And we're going to need quite a bit more of these foundation blocks because 90% of the stuff in the game has to be built on top of foundation blocks. And that's mostly because that's how it gets its power, is through the foundation blocks. And there we go. And of course, as always, while you're watching the video, if you like what I'm doing, make sure to click that lovely like button. And if you want to be notified as more videos come out in live streams, make sure to hit the subscribe and turn on the notifications. And as always, feel free to leave a comment below. Get all the lovely shameless plugs out of the way real quick while we're cutting trees down and stuff. Also, in the description, there are links for if you feel like supporting the channel and stuff. You can leave. There's links for my merch store, as well as my to leave for donations. And they just recently set up where you can do continuous donations, monthly donations support, which is really nice, especially for YouTube when when you're trying to get built back up. Because I just literally switched from Twitch over to YouTube. You can very well tell because of the fact that I don't have a whole lot of videos out yet. And that's because I've had a lot of IRL stuff going on. That's just made it hard for me to get on and do stuff. But Wednesday evening, we will be doing Hydroneer again. And for a while, we'll be switching back and forth between Foundry and Hydroneer. I'm hoping that Hydroneer will have its new update out and stuff by then. That's what I'm hoping for. The 2.06 update. Because they have done some major, a few, not major changes, but definite changes. That changes how you do some of the stuff. Grab our ore there. Ooh, head back up top here and grab our ore from here. Chuck it in. Chuck it in. Chuck it in. Take that out. Go ahead and take that out and that out. There we go. Now, craft a smelter. We actually are going to need at least 2 smelters. And then they want 20 conveyors. Let's go with 40. Let's grab a few of our loaders. And the rest will be foundations. As you can tell, here down in the corner, you can see the queue for all of the stuff that we're crafting. And that's going to be crucial. Every piece. Great thing with being a robot, we don't take fall damage. Tonight's stream will be a short stream. And so the stream was supposed to happen at 7 o'clock, but my sleeping habits have gotten all jacked up with some recent events, and I'm still working on getting them fixed. But we will be getting to a more regular stream time. And so with YouTube, the time of day really doesn't matter that much. And so we will be more focused towards other things and stuff. So a lot of my streams will be probably evenings, between like 7 or 8 o'clock in the evenings. One, because my house is cooled off and it's not a total oven. Because I just don't feel like doing hardly anything when it's ridiculously hot. I'm really looking forward to once we get into the really cool stuff on here. And stuff, and that don't happen clear until Science Tier 4. When we get into the really cool stuff, the blast furnaces. Those things are massive. I couldn't believe it when I saw it in another YouTuber stream, him experimenting with the blast furnaces. I'm hoping the new update that we just got on here, they finally have the rest of the textures for the blast furnace done. Is what I'm hoping for. Okay, all my stuff got done getting built. And it's daytime, so now you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Let's get this lone tree out of here. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. I will be right back. I am back. Whew, okay. Now, we are going to... Let's see, we gotta grab that. What? Ooh, my... Yeah, my bags are full. From everything I just got done making. Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's set up a platform. And let's go ahead and put down our very first machine here. We need enough space to do stuff here with it. Boom. There we go. Now, let's... Here we go. Yes, I know how to do all this. And then we're going to just pop this here like that. Then we're going to grab our conveyor belts, put them down here. Like that. And there we go. Now, all we gotta do is run over here and set this to Technum rods. And there we go. That is going to start auto smelting our Technum rods. Now we gotta do the same thing up here. Oh, let's head up top now. And come on. The auto jump does not play friendly at times. We need to build out a large platform here as well. Let's see. Auto sort that. We need... I need more xenoferrite plates. That's... Oops. Fine. We'll grab those and make ourselves a quick storage crate here that we can just pop down right here for now. Oh, get that out of the way. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now we can toss some of our biomass that we have gathered in there so we can free up some inventory space, because we want to get rid of these now. There is now no need for these guys. Now we need more of this, and we'll put into free build so we can get stuff placed in the right spots that we want. Looks like we need to make more foundations. Let's go ahead. Like that. There we go. Now let's grab the big boy here. Put it back into snap mode. And let's rotate. Yeah, I can make that one work there. Okay, let's quickly set that for xenoferrite plates. We need to go ahead and get our loaders on here. Okay, we want to put this one here and this one here. And like that. There we go. That will start getting us plates going. Let's go back to putting down some more foundations. There we go. Get us a teensy bit more room. And yank those out. Get another smelter going. And put the smelter down there. Set this one up for xenoferrite plates. And we need to output from here. Input in there. And grab our conveyor belts. And I missed that one. There we go. And that will get that one going. Go ahead and up top here we're going to need another biomass generator. Once it's done, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop that one down there. Make sure we have plenty of power up here. There, we got all that now cooking. Next major thing, I'm going to need to make 2 of these storage containers. Yeah, I figured you were done there. Only got 10 left. Ouch. Okay, we need to make room here. 2. We'll do that, that, and that, and then we will temporarily just kind of do that. There we go. Now next up, let's grab our storage thingy here. Put that there. We need to set it to output. This one will be an input. And that way we can start storing. Oops. I had that conveyor facing the wrong way. There we go. Boop, there. And now rods are coming in there. Excellent. I need more plates to do the same up here. But that will get this going. Come on, let me climb. Thank you. This is all nice and busy. Grinding away. Let's go ahead and start cutting some of this out of here. So we can set up the same sort of thing up here. Oh, I'll be glad once I get faster drill speeds. This is so bloody slow. Okay, let's grab some plates. Let's go ahead and make a whole ton more foundations. And grab some more plates from there. We need to make another one. Storage boxes. As it's done making the foundations, it will make our storage box. And then we'll pipe all that into here. How am I doing? Got 2, I need 2 more of those. And that will get our early game automation in place done. Let's see, do we also, yeah, we got the stuff to get that science lab made. Oh, I've got storage box. Yay. We're gonna drop you there. We're gonna put intake there. Intake there. We're gonna switch output. Ouch. Right there and right there. Then we'll just come over here. Grab our conveyor belts. Make sure they're facing the way we want it to go. Boop. Like that. Boop, boop, like that. There we go. Now we're in business. We've got our plates getting made in mass quantity and our rods being made in mass quantity. That gets us going pretty good so far. On things. Okay, we got that done. Now, okay, that just got done. Research lab, we'll plop it down somewhere over here for now. This is where we gotta clear out. Nice thing with the research labs, we don't have to have them on Foundation. Thank goodness. For small things. Oh, this is one of the big trees. Ooh. Another good YouTuber to watch for this, Catherine O'Sky. She's actually started one series with one person, and then she switched now, and she's doing it with a different person. Okay, yes, I understand. I know all about the research lab. Rotate, rotate. Thank you. Boom. Thank you. Now we need to start making specific things. We need 200 xenoferrite plates, wire coils, and machinery parts. We'll grab our Technum rods here. We need 100 wire coils. So, 2, so we need to do 50. We'll see if we queued up enough of those. Let's go grab plates. So we're going to need a ton more plates. And that is why I set up not one, but 2 machines to produce plates. Because I knew better. Go ahead, deposit the wires. Now we need 100 machinery parts. Ooh. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, if you right click on the things, it will make 5 at a time. Or if you left click, it will queue up 1 at a time. And then if you shift click, it will queue up the complete, all that could be made. Is how that works. Right now we're just waiting on this, and then we'll unlock the research lab, or complete the research lab. Oh, I was only 5 short on all my clicks. Not too shabby. Boop. And finish construction. Booyah! We now have access to high voltage energy. That means we now have solar panels and everything. And then we have science pack 1s now that we can make. Because we need to feed Science Pack 1s into here in order to do all this research. And as you can tell, here's the research tree in all of its glory. So yeah, there's lots and lots to research. And one of our very first things we will be researching is small battery. Because we need that ASAP. To store the power that we will be making with our solar panels. Better refill. Yeah, this is getting low. Okay. A lot of this stuff's going to get moved around. But let's see. I have enough to make 5, and I need to make a total of 30 of them, so we need more plates, I bet. Yeah. Soon we'll have the packs being automated. That would be our first thing in our automation line. There's 20, enough to make 24. We can still need more plates. There's 3 more to queue in. We just need to be able to queue up 3 more after that. 2 more. 1 more to go. Enough to make 1 more pack is what we need. And there we go. We will now be able to do all that, and while we're waiting on those to craft, we will go back to our deforestation project. Never hurts to remove more forest. Especially since we will be paving, well, foundationing over it all. Oh, we're almost to the desert. There's the desert. Check our map. Okay. Our oleumite nodes are out that way, so and we're clearing this way into this direction, so we are good. Oh, there's another technum there. The technum ain't the biggest concern. More of that is what I'd be more worried about finding more of later. Kind of neat what they did for the desert for biomass stuff. You have big cactus, small cactus, this little flower thing, and then these like vines. Of course, the vines are your little bit larger amount of biomass, but they're still not on par with trees or the giant trees from the jungle. So first things in our factory that we will be automating will be Science Pack 1s, which will require us to automate machinery parts and electronic components for them. Then we'll go ahead and automate foundations and conveyor belt 1s, because we're going to need those for the next science packs. Because eventually we'll have a whole different factory design. Because we'll have a building that handles our elevators, that brings our ores up from the underground resources, which is a lot more easier to automate and set up. And then we will have a huge building for processing, for making our steel, our technum rods, and our xenoferrite plates. Then we will go from, and that building also will have our concrete production in, and fuel pellets. All in that building. And then we'll have our main building where our main bus and assembly lines are all in place, as well as our main storage area. Then we'll have an area for refinery, and then finally, last but not least, is the massive blast furnace setup. So we'll need 2 of those. One for technum and one for xenoferrite. So far, those are the only 2 things that are processed through blast furnaces. But the output on it is just, ridiculous. We got 3 more science packs, and then we can complete the small battery research. And this has allowed the technum and xenoferrite to build up in our lovely chest system up above our storage system. Oh, my inventory's full. Yay, let's do a sort. Okay, it is completely full. We're going to just go ahead and delete these single chunks of ore that's in here. That way we have room to make another storage box. Eventually we'll have stairs going up this, instead of having to deal with all this craziness here. I think we'll set up our production building kind of in this area, and main bus area going to be out that direction. And then later we'll have a refinery over that way, and I think we'll do power plant over this way maybe. We gotta start thinking power plant pretty much immediately, because that's really the next thing we're going to be focused on. There we go. We need to quickly put this down. Another one of those. And fill it up with biomass. Okay, now we can run over here to the lab and put in the science packs. And Boom! Small battery research done. Now, our next main thing we want to get is going to be the distributors. Ooh, but we got the big issue out of the way. Now, we need to decide on power plant location. I'm thinking probably over here. Off to the side, but where there will be plenty of space for us to expand it over time. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Let's go ahead and get a whole ton of foundations being made. Grab more of those. And I need to go get rods. Okay, that gives me enough to make 7 solar panels at the moment. Grab the rest of the rods. Okay, there we go. I want to start off, let's do 6 solar panels. Ooh, I only have enough for 5 batteries. What did I run out of? Wow. Didn't realize that these are actually something that uses a lot of rods. Still not quite enough rods yet. There we go. Electronic components, main wires, and okay, yeah, so I still need more. There, 1 more in queue. There's 6 batteries, 6 those. Then I need to get the stuff I need to make power poles and then power cable. While we're waiting, we need to start clearing this area over here. Just to start doing our power plant. Nice thing about this game doesn't have physics, just like Minecraft, which is really nice. I definitely enjoy that part. So things can float. Okay, we need this to be 15 blocks wide. Get that out of my way, that out of my way. Wrong button. Right button. Wow, that was perfect. Okay, let's begin. With starting to get some of this placement done. Okay, should be 3 and 1. Looks like it goes here. The battery goes here. There we go. Now we need to go get power poles made. Need to get more xenon ferrite plates. One thing I love, as this goes, all these platforms and stuff will start looking like freaking circuit boards when you look at the map. It's kind of cool, I won't lie. Okay, now we can make a few more power poles, and let's get some power cables set up so we can start storing power. Okay, we want to do that as all part of logistics. There we go. Begin here, go click, click, and click. Start just. That way these puppies can start generating power and storing it for us immediately. Then we can start connecting these so that they're all of our batteries will load balance. Okay, next thing, we need more foundations. I need a walk area on each side of these. We're going to I changed my mind, not doing conveyor distributors. Next, we need lights. We need light poles. Lights one, big time. That way at nighttime, we'll be able to see on most of our platforms. On all of our platforms, we can put up some lights. And the lights in this game are really nice. Here's one of those big, giant purple trees. Some more of this mess out of our way. And we will be working towards getting this passive power connected into the grid right away. Now we gotta quickly cut these out. Now we need to make more foundations. But now we can walk over here and we can see that our batteries are charging. Even though these batteries are not going to power anything just yet. Let's get some of this junk out of the way here. This is the last one that's on this level. That's better. Okay, let's see. We need rods. That's what's keeping us from producing any more foundations. Boop. There we go. There we go. Now we've got that walk area along both sides. Just to give us some more little walk space. Okay, that looks so much better. Of course, these have now, stopped charging. Let's refuel everything. Real quick, and then we'll get back to we'll make another chest, dump off the biofuel that we have sitting in our inventory, and get back to good old deforestation. Ooh, if I can get up here. And I'm missing xenoferrite plates. That's an easy fix because I'm right here. Go ahead and get another chest set up here. There we go. Now, I can go ahead and delete these primitive furnaces because those are no longer needed for what we're doing. We're going to grab a ton of plates, and we'll go grab more rods so we can get the next science packs being made while we're doing more tree clearing. Nighttime is always good for tree clearing. Enough for 18. We'll queue up 10. 15. I only need to queue up 15 more, so we just gotta wait for more rods to come through. In the early game, definitely, tree clearing is your nighttime project. just because of it's so dark and it's hard to, especially when you're streaming or YouTube, Twitch, whatever and stuff, video recording, hard for people to see what you're doing with the nighttime on this particular game. And you can't brighten it up. That is a feature that they really need to add. And there is a way to skip the night, but it's a little cheaty and stuff because you have to go in and do commands. And in this game, nighttime and daytime has an effect because of solar power. Unlike Hydroneer, daytime and nighttime has no meaning at the moment. It will have an effect in the next 2.1 when they add farming to the game, because crops will only tick growth during the daytime. So it means we will have. That's also why in this new patch that's coming out, they added a new logistic light that is a lot brighter than the others and stuff, but it's only a white light and not a RGB like the other ones can be. And that makes a bit of a difference to make lighting a lot easier. And stuff. Hopefully they get the lights optimized better, because at the moment in the test branch and stuff, when you turn on those lights, it starts to lag down. And I can't wait till we get into Tier 2 science on here, because Tier 2 science we get to unlock an amazing freaking elevator. One of the best elevators I've seen in any game. I will say this game is very well thought out so far, what they've created. And this is still only alpha. We haven't even hit beta yet on here. And stuff. We've been getting updates 2 to 3 times a week on here as they're doing stuff. Longest break on an update was just recently, and we had about a week without any updates, which was surprising. After the previous 2 weeks, we were getting them like crazy. It seemed like almost every day I logged on, I had to update this game. Okay, let's go grab some more Technum rods. And hopefully we'll have enough to make the rest of the other 15 science packs that we need. These things are annoying. Well, I usually try to avoid jungle because they're a lot in it. we go. Let's see here. There we go. We got enough. So that can keep making more science packs. Let's go ahead and make another one of these, because we're going to need it. Nighttime is a great time to cut down trees and queue up a ton of science packs for crafting. We will be automating them very soon, so we don't have to make them anymore. But that is still a tiny bit away. In my other game, I didn't start actually building anything until I had pretty much completed Science Tier 2. I hadn't started automating the creation of anything because I wanted to go ahead and have assembler level 2s, conveyor level 2s, and all that stuff going. Because I didn't want to have to tear down, build again, like I've done a million times in Satisfactory. And as soon as Update 6 goes live on Satisfactory, we will be starting Satisfactory series on here again. And hopefully we'll have Laz available for us. We'll make arrangements around his days off. And we will do that series on here. Should be quite interesting with all the world updates and changes that they're doing on Satisfactory, especially all the new survival stuff, weapons and ammo stuff. Come on, we get nuclear bombs that we can throw at people. My favorite part though is having more body slots, so we can actually wear everything. And so the only thing you have to make a choice in between is jetpack and hoverpack. When you're not at your base, you wear the jetpack. When you're at your base, you wear your hoverpack. Pretty simple. Just 1 second. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to take another little short break. Here. Last science pack is being made. Let's go ahead. Run over here. And boom. And lights research complete. Awesomeness. Now we'll go back to the, yeah, we want the distributors next. Oh wow, we have gotten a large area cleared out already here. That is a very good. So, and this will little break. Let's see, I forget what. We will go ahead and start making a ton of lights, because we are going to need lights like crazy. Oh yeah, the lights aren't going to work over here just yet, because I don't have a transformer put down to transfer the power. But these platforms have the ability. Boom. Light! Even though it just turned daytime, but it's still nice. And you'll realize I use mostly these pole lights over the other lights that we get later on even. I like these. Boom. Boom. Let's position one here. And one there. There we go. And then just one over here on this corner. There. Now this area is lit. So when it's nighttime, we'll be able to function a little bit better in the game. Which is going to be nice. Okay, I will be right back, everybody. So if I gotta run and help my mom real quick like. And I'm back. Okay. Wow, we have cleared out a lot more than I thought we had. That's good. Because we're going to need it. Every bit of it. Okay, let's first fill up that one. Let's put that one there. And fill it up. Super quick like. There we go. Now we'll refill these guys. As we're busy we'll be getting that power temporarily ran into each of these areas. Okay, let's grab some more rods, and we need to go grab plates. I forgot to grab them while I was up here. Ah, that was fun. Just jump over the mountainside. There we go. Okay, now, first things first, we're going to need 3 of these transformers. We're going to need more poles and more line. And let's go ahead and start setting up our hot bar here. Toss the transformer down. And then lastly, we're going to need more foundation because I don't have enough foundation to hook in to here yet. We should get a full charge now on our batteries. Okay, let's off. We're going to temporarily just pop a transformer there. That way we can okay, it's not quite. We gotta go to there. And then we can come down to here and connect there. Now, these lights are going to turn on. Why didn't... There it goes. Okay, now we will go from this power pole and start moving up the mountain here. Oop. Dang it. If I don't keep falling off. This ain't my prettiest power run, but we're going to connect to here. There. Now this grid will use the batteries and not biofuel at the moment, and will only use biofuel if the battery system runs out of power over here. We'll run over here and quickly set up the bit here where we need to connect in at. There. And we'll pop a transformer right there. And there we go. That will get all of that taken care of. Now, we're running on solar for now. Now, what? That gets that done. Let's give ourselves a tiny bit more platform space here. Go. That's a little better. Now that won't get used. There we go. We're going to get 4 more solar panels thrown down here. That one out. I fell off. That one can connect there. That pole to there. There we go. Now we're really starting to ramp up some power production. We'll pop in one more battery there. One more over here. There we go. That should do us pretty good. I need more technum rods. Power uses a lot of technum, aka copper, because it's what conducts electricity better. I'm going to get 2 more solar panels up on here. Though we're getting close to where I don't make power anymore with the solar panels. Yeah. Because they have a limited amount of time of daytime that they will make power. go. Power grid is rebuilt and expanded. We have a decent amount of batteries going here. Definitely, this will get a lot bigger throughout the thing until we get our combustion generators. Then we'll have to set up all that fun stuff. But right now, this has us with our current setup, we have more than enough power here. But our current setup is about to, it's going to need to grow some because we need to be producing, we need another one of these set up, and that up there doubled, and this doubled in size to really be able to produce everything we need, because we're going to be now producing a ton of foundations to start building out everything that we want to build. The one thing I hope that they do, right now one of the issues I have when you dig up dirt, the grass doesn't spread and recover where you've placed dirt or dug up uncovered. That is about my only little pet peeve with the stuff. Wow, we have already got quite the crate line here. We'll cancel that, make our 2 crates real quick, and then re-queue the foundations. And we'll place down 2 crates. This is so much nicer now. We have lights and stuff. If we're having to work in any of these areas, we can now see at night. Let's pop one here too to help illuminate that a little better. There we go. A little more lighting. And we'll toss one right there by the transformer. And in that corner too. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Now we're just waiting on more rods to come in. For us to start increasing our foundation production. Looks like this is going to be our high point that we could build from down onto here. Let's get another one of those made, and another one of those made. I need to start clearing out a little bit of dirt here. We're going to get this one doubled up first. We just need more foundations to fill in this hole, and then we can put down this big boy and then direct the stuff into it. Like that. We're going to belt it like that. There we go. Now, this is going to be easier for me to place from this angle. There we go. And there, that's going to fire right up. Might as well go ahead. Okay. Intake. Output. And there we go. Now we've got rods doubled up. And that will be very helpful. And now we'll be producing these puppies faster. Oh. Because we need them a lot faster than what they're getting done. Grab ourselves some more rods. Now that they're coming in twice as fast. Make a few more lights. Yeah, we'll get things lit up better here. Okay, that's a lot better. Now we've got rods coming in a lot faster. That will make getting our foundations that we need to start building our main platform a little bit faster too. Okay. That, I think, is going to be getting close to the end of tonight's stream. There we go. That meets up a little nicer. Starting to get a main platform in place. Ooh. But I think we've accomplished quite a bit. We've got solar power going already. Science Lab 1 up and going. A couple of things researched, not much. And so, technically only 2 things, batteries and lights. We've got our ore production going better. I think the only thing I might do off camera is get this platform built out. So you won't miss anything off camera. We'll just get this platform built out, because that's going to take a bit as we get our rods and plates together. Like right here, I can throw down some dirt. Like that. They really need to give us the ability for grass spread. Would make me very happy. Because everywhere that I just place this dirt, it will just always be dirt. The one thing I find funny with the dirt, when you place it by itself, it almost looks like a brownie. So, first time I placed the dirt block, I'm like, what? That looks like a brownie. We've got this going good. Yeah, this is now really cranking them out. That is so much better than it was in the beginning. Not gonna lie. Let's quickly fill in this gap here, because it keeps driving me nuts because I keep falling in it when I go to climb up to the up to here. Oh wow, this thing's almost full again. That's the advantage of having it doubled up. It don't take it long to fill up those chests. Go ahead and grab all those, and we will queue up a whole ton of foundations, but that is where we are going to wrap everything up at. tonight. Oh, we will be back on Foundry again, probably later this next week, or definitely this next weekend. We will be back on here to do more. Wednesday we'll be doing Hydroneer and stuff, and that should be a lot of fun. That's if the new Hydroneer update is out. If that update's not out on Wednesday evening, we'll be probably back here on Foundry. But until next time, this is Roku Okami. Thank you very much for joining me on today's stream. It has been a ton of fun and stuff. I can't wait till next time. This is going to be a total blast. And I will see you guys all later.